Today, I want to extend an olive branch, so to speak. Are you going through a tough time, or maybe it's stressful for you right now? Do you know somebody who is? Well, then this will be a good Darren Daily to forward them. Tough times are good times to remember the lessons taught to us by the olive tree. The olive tree has been used since ancient times as a symbol and emblem of peace, prosperity, beauty, and victory. The Greeks used it as a marquee symbol back in the 5th century, and the Bible references it 25 times and 160 mentions of the olive tree's oil. Even today, it is donned on the flag of the United Nations and in the Great Seal of the United States. Here are the 3 lessons the olive tree has to teach us about experiencing difficult times and the whole point and purpose of life itself. Number 1, the olive tree will not produce fruit if it doesn't experience both the hot, harsh, and brutal winds of the east coming from the desert and the refreshing, renewing, and nourishing winds of the west coming from the sea. For the olive tree to become hardy, develop strength, and resilience, it needs to be subjected to both good times and harsh times. As human beings, we too cannot realize our full potential and bear the fruit of our purpose unless we go through both harsh times and joyous times. Without going through this experience, we won't find our strength, our endurance, and our resilience. We need to experience both pain and joy, both criticism and encouragement, both hope and despair. It's what makes us strong and then ultimately wise. The second lesson of the olive tree is, even when the olive tree has produced its fruit, the fruit will not be useful. It's hard, it's bitter, and it's unedible. It has to go through a lengthy process which includes washing, breaking, soaking, salting, and then more soaking to be softened in order to cure it of its bitterness. We are much the same. Our fruit produced from adversity and difficult experiences won't be any good unless we soften and shed our bitterness. On the other side of harsh experiences, the human heart has the propensity to become bitter and to grow hard. But painful experiences are meant to humble us, to soften us, and to make us more empathetic and open. They are designed to grow our emotional strength and to develop wisdom. And third, and maybe the most important lesson the olive tree has to teach us is that what is most valuable from the olive is not the olive itself, but the oil that it produces. You see, once the olive is hard pressed, the oil that comes from the fruit is the light to the world, as the Bible calls it, the reward, the boon, the nourishment that it provides others. As Joseph Campbell said, the ultimate aim of your quest must neither be release nor ecstasy for oneself, but to develop the power to bestow boons on your fellow man. That is what you are here to do. That is the ultimate aim of your heroic journey, to experience both the joyous and the harsh winds that will blow over you. To, number 1, grow you, make you wiser and more empathetic to life and the human condition. And 2, to be productive, to produce the fruit of your purpose. And number 3, once hard pressed, your fruit, the product of your hard-won journey, that will be the light, the boons that you can bestow on your fellow man to nourish and enrich the lives of others. The ultimate lesson here is, do not begrudge the harsh times, for they are necessary to make you hardier and more valuable, and your life more worthwhile. Write this one down to ponder for even just the rest of today. The distance you can go in life comes down to the amount of pain you are willing to endure to grow there.